Hey, you guys, as soon as I press the start button, my nose start running. Jesus. Come here. Craziness, just craziness. Okay. How are you guys doing today? This morning? It is Saturday morning, you guys. February 3rd. Excuse me. I've been blowing my nose all morning. Jeez, I don't think I had nothing left to run. Okay. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. Hey. Ho. Hey. Ho. Happy Saturday. Oh, you guys. How are you? I'm doing pretty good this morning. I had to use my inhaler. I was scared to use it because I only got like maybe air left. And I was like, let me hold on to it till it's desperately needed. But I need it, so a puff. I only needed one puff. I'm up this morning, you guys. Sitting here. I just got ready to go to my sister's. Hopefully this don't die. I have the tablet charging in my phone. The other phone, it don't work. It works for other stuff. It's crazy because, let me shut this door. I really do have such a, this apartment it really is a small place compared to all the apartments I've had in the past. And it's not the first place where your walls are, kind of thin. But I had to shut the door because they were in the bathroom talking, and it's kind of loud, and I don't want to record other people's conversations. But anyway, yeah, I'm up early because Lavelle and I are going to be going to Onesie so that we can help her with her yard really quick. I think she started on some of it yesterday.
Her yard, it's cold. What are you trying to do with her yard? It's cold.
Oh my God. What do you think? What did I tell you we was going to do? We're just going to pick up her leaves. That's all. Rake the leaves. That's all. Yeah, I know. We're going to get that's why she want to get it over with early before it gets. It's not that cold as it was. It is, but it's not as cold as it was. And then that way it leave room. Yeah.
Not in the morning.
Right, again, it leaves room for us to do other things. You know what I'm saying? Because we all have lives. You get up in the morning, knock it out the way, then, we can move on with the rest of the day. So yeah, guys, there you have it. So we're getting ready I'm ready already. But I was just sitting here looking at my blanket, my brand new blanket that I got for Christmas. And y'all, it's just full of Chapo's fur. Chapo. Chapo. He is a whole, I keep telling y'all, I'm going to do a whole saga, a whole day. I'm going to video Chapo from the time I get up. And it won't be a weekday when I work. It'll probably be a weekend day, a Saturday. It's going to be one Saturday. I'm going to get up and I'm going to record Chapo. I'm going to try to record this dude in action. I really am, because He's a hoot. Oh, I left my. Oh no, I didn't. Yeah, I think I did. He's a whole hoot. He really is. He really is. It was funny. I was laying on the couch yesterday, Lavelle. We were watching something, I forget. But he was on the couch. I was on the other end, and I was laying there, and he was eating. That's what it was. And we were watching TV, and I'm laying there, and I was like, "Where's Chapo at?" So I was like, "Meow meow, meow meow." Lavelle was like, "He in Jeremiah's room." I went, "Meow meow," and he came. Lavelle was like, "Oh, he heard you." He came, he jumped on the couch, he looked at me, smelled my nose, all in my face, like, "Yeah, I hear you," and jumped down and went on by the business. And then later on throughout the night, of course, he comes and he lays on you and all of that type of thing. And then, going about his business. But it was funny because last night, I was so tired, I kept falling asleep, and I kept thinking it was later than it was. So when I woke up the second time, I looked at the clock and I'm like, wait a minute, it's only 11? In my mind, I'm thinking it's the next day. I'm thinking it's today, early in the morning. I'm like, it's only 11 o'clock and it's still Friday. I was just that tired. I didn't have no dream, nothing like that. Like, I just went to sleep. And the first time I woke up, Lavelle was like, "Mommy, why do you sleep with the TV on?" Because I do. I just do. He was like, "The light is so bright." I was like, "Uh-huh." Go in the room. And Jeremiah was like, "Why is it y'all both in the living room?" I'm in the living room because it's most comfortable for me. Number one. Number two. And three is because, number one. Number two, it's because I like watching my big screen. That was the purpose of getting it. I enjoy watching TV. What I want to watch on the big screen is, I just like that. Like, I come in my room, I put this one in here for like if the kids come or guests or somebody have to stay, whatever. And that's what I could afford at the time when I first moved and had everything done up all nice and pretty. Then along come them, right? And nothing's the way I had it. Things change, I get that. But this TV was the biggest that I could afford at the time to put in here. As y'all can see, it's just like the whole room engulfs it. But I appreciate it. It works. Don't get me wrong. But I like looking at, the screen, because that's really all I do. I watch TV. I watch my movies, So anyway. And on top of the fact that he always talking about it's cold. So I had to turn that radiator on. It's hot. So I'm laying there. And this blanket my sister gave me, this mug is warm. So it's just hot. I got the window, like the window's not even in there, it wasn't even open, but if you move those heavy curtains back, you can feel a little bit of the breeze. So I'm moving the curtain back, I'm trying to get some of the breeze. So it's like always a catch-22 with me. I move the curtain back, I want to get some air. Like right now, in here, I have it cracked. Yesterday I had it up, because it was hot. Right now it's cracked, right? But in being cracked, sometimes the air catches my breath. Can't breathe good. If it's too hot, the air catches my breath and I can't breathe good. The difference is when it's too hot, you feel like you're being suffocated. With me, like I'm just like, I can't do anything. And it used to be the other way around. Like I needed the heat so much so when you see the heat waves. Now back then I was anemic. I was a serious anemic to the point my fingertips and toes are freezing all the time. Like people would touch me and they'd be like, But I'm not anemic like that anymore. Now I think it's just I had an old age, menopause, whatever you want to call it. Been through all of that. So yeah. So I had to get up and come in the room so I could open the windows because it just was too hot for me. So Chapo was in the living room with me, and I was sitting up because I was trying to breathe good, and I did not want to use my inhaler because I'm down, and I don't know if they'll give me a refill, because I don't know if my refill will be too soon. I may have to wait another week or so. I'm hoping that's not the case. So when I'm sitting up, and I'm like, oh my God, it's too hot. I'm just talking to myself, trying to get it together. I'm like, okay, I'm finna just go in the room, let the windows up, da-da-da. And Chapo sitting right there next to me, looking at me like, He just, every time I look at him, he's staring at me. And so I get up and I grab my blanket, and he knows exactly where I'm finna go. I get up, I grab my blanket, he jumps up and he starts first toward the room. And it's so funny because a lot of times it's like he's trying to race me, like he's trying to beat me. And so he starts up, coming toward the room, and then he waits for me. And then, because at this point my blanket is dragging the way I picked it up. Normally I pick it up so nothing touches the floor. But this time, the bottom of it was dragging, so he goes and he jumps on it like, hey, it's time to play. I'm like, no, bro, no. I picked it up and came on in here. Of course, like I said, he beats me in here, jumps on up in the bed, in the window, like I'm already waiting. I'm like, this cat. This cat cracks me up. Like, he cracks me up. He really does. This plant that my mom gave me, like, it's not dying or anything. And I like the fact that they pretty much are standing up, like, hey, we're still alive. But there's no more. It's still only 9 leaves. I had to get rid of some. But it don't seem like any of them are trying to grow. I see where 1, 2, 3, there's a possibility that 3 might want to branch out. I see that 1 kind of wants to turn yellow. I got confused. Why is it not? And it's forever in the sun. And I constantly feel like putting water in there. Like, where's the water going? I guess maybe the sun is causing it to evaporate. I don't know. And the roots look very nice and healthy and strong. So I don't know what's taking it so long to grow. Ouch. Whoa. Got on my foot a little too long. I waited on my sister to text me back. I was asking her to come. Can she come here to get us? And we'll follow her back home because Lavelle's car needs a jump. My battery's in the back and my cables are not long enough. Look at that. Look at that. Jeremiah's car right now. It can't be moved. Look at that. Look at that. You see? This one is about to turn, yellowish. And it's hanging a little. I'm hoping it don't die. It'll have to be cut. Look at that. Look at all the... Can y'all see the roots or whatever you call them? They're growing pretty good. But the plant itself, you'd think it would be more. I'm going to go get some water to put in her. Give her some more water. I know my mom said you don't have to fill it all the way. But I feel like she strives the more water I give her. When I just leave it half. Or, to that one line, she don't seem to want to grow. Hey, Chop Chop. Lavelle food. Oh, hell. Again, get your ass out the garbage. You ain't got the bloody meat paper. Y'all look. I don't know what's wrong with this cat. And then he gonna go over there now. He jump busting on his food. Stay your butt out the gut. Chapo now, come on. I'm talking to you. Ooh, I'm out of garbage bags. I'm out of garbage bags. Got a lot to do today. Gotta go get some garbage bags. Stay out the garbage. Nasty heifer. And how did you get this? Which means you must have put a hole in something. This gotta go out. This gotta go out. That gotta go out. Bad cat. Dang it. No. Bad kitty. Bad kitty. You're bad. Get away from me. Alright. Still waiting on words of response. Don't forget when you get up, girl, straighten that couch. Please, please. Yep, alright. I might take a shower and straighten my curtains back up. Alright. Okay, give her something to drink, y'all. Here we go. I'll leave you right there. Alright. This car that's parked in front of Lavrille's is, I think, guy upstairs. I think that's the vehicle that hit that girl car. So yesterday I happened to be looking out the window, and I was watching him park, and it seemed like he was having a hard time getting that spot. And I was like, let me just watch and see. Make sure he don't bump the front of that car like he bumped the heck out of that girl car. I'm pretty sure that's the car that did it. I'm 99% certain. And I sat here long enough to watch him get out the car, take his stuff out the car. I think he had water or whatever, a couple of them, so he picked them up himself. They were heavy, so you could see him rush across the street. I was like, oh, so there was a dude upstairs. And I'm hearing him down there talking to whoever came to the door or whatever. And they definitely African. Definitely African. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I'm just saying. I thought that's what I heard up there over my head. And sure enough. But they're the nicest people. Nicest people. Well, I'm just going to say nicest. I'm going to just say they are nice. I've only had contact once. And, I didn't never really look at nobody in the face. They seem really nice. So anyway, yeah. Just waiting for her to get back in contact. She wanted us there by 8. Just waiting on her to get back to me because I texted her to see if she would come here and so we could jump his car, and then we'll follow. We'll go back to her house in his car. My plan was to just get up in my car and go to her, help out with the yard, borrow her cables, come back and jump his car, and then I take her cables back. To me that would make more sense. But if I was like, no, just ask her if she would come in and when she can jump her car, because your car, I mean, it do make sense, the fact that my battery, which I think is so stupid, whoever came up with that design, why would you put a battery in the back of a freaking car, in the back of the car, when you have a vehicle that has, well, you probably wouldn't, you didn't know it at the time, but is known. When I looked it up, there are issues with this particular model, this particular car, that people have all the time. One is that hatch not opening. 2 is the sunroof, the mirror, the window leaking. It was something else. The key, the ignition, when you put the key in and can't get it out or something like that, I think it was. All which has happened to me. And I'm like, really? Really? And now I can't get the hatch open. We have to, and I've said this so many times to y'all. Y'all probably already know it before I do, so I'm not even going to repeat it. But yeah. So hopefully she'll come do that. Because it is a hassle climbing in the back, letting their seats back, going back there, getting to the, oh my God, it really is. Like, if I had somebody, but my mechanic did tell me that if push come to shove, to bring it to him and he'll get in it. It's just going to take him a while. He'll figure out how to get it, I guess bust it open, get in there. But then it may cause an issue with how to get it back closed. So frustrating. But I'm the type of person, I will do what I have to do. Y'all know I will Negro rig something in a minute. Okay, I will rig it up in a minute. What? I need to, my hatch, I can't afford right now to go and spend hundreds of dollars to having somebody take the door off and do this, that, and the other, then put it back on and hook it back up. No, but I can have somebody get that mug open for me, and I can rig it up where I can get it to shut all the way on my own and open it. Yeah, I will. I will bungee cord it, tie, whatever I need to do. In the meantime, yes. That's one thing I would say. It could be a good thing and it could be a bad thing, but leaving home too soon with the wrong people, not even 100%, not knowing, I don't want to say even, not knowing myself, who I am or what I want to be or who I want to be at all. There's upsides, there's an up, there's a down with that, and we all know that. I will say this, with being thrown, I feel like, to the wolves. Well, not thrown to the wolves, but by stepping into a wolf's den, right? Being around amongst a lot of predators, wolves and this, that, and the other. And me being a sheep at the time, not knowing much of anything, you either die or you survive, you fight, and so I had to adapt to my surroundings that I didn't even need to be in, that I could have easily removed myself from, but I chose to stay, deal with, fight it out, whatever, and I learned a lot. I really did. I learned a lot. I learned how to not have and to work around it or deal with it. And again, it was situations that I did not need to be in. I could have easily removed myself from. But I had that mentality, be it a good one or a bad one, that I can do it. I'm going to be all right. I'm not finna call and rely constantly on others all the time. I can do this, And I was like that young, that could have been a good thing. It could also be a bad thing, because you don't really allow room for growth, But anyway, it did teach me a lot. When something was broke, I couldn't afford to fix it and didn't have anyone there to fix it. Right, and I had to get it right for as much as I could for my kids. I fixed it, if that meant getting tape, I fixed it, or getting in, because at that time I don't think I was into YouTube like that, looking up stuff. Now, if something's wrong, I'll YouTube it in a minute to see how to fix it, right? If I'll YouTube it in a minute to find out how to fix it and proceed to do that. Back then I didn't do that. Back then I was like, okay, now I know there's a way to do this, an easier way to do this, and I would do it, Same thing with my home when it came down to I would have it one way for a month, next month it would be a totally different way. I constantly did that because I was never satisfied with anything. Like, it was always just a moment that I was okay with it, and it was like, okay, we gotta redo this. Okay, this would serve a better function if it was over here. Ooh, dang it. Trying to do too much. Plug it back up. Put you right there. Okay. Sure, plug up that phone and I was noticing it don't look like it was doing anything. The cord wasn't. Told my daughter I was gonna bring that back. Young M.A., Young Ma, something like that, I forget. That song drove me crazy, but I liked it at the same time. It was funny. I used to drive her crazy. Every time something happened, I would say that or do that. Because everybody had already been knowing about her and that song way before I did. Because honestly, I didn't watch videos and movies and things. I mean, I just wasn't aware of her. I didn't listen to music like that. I listened to certain things that I was accustomed to or what I wanted to hear, and that was it. Just like TV. Even back then when they were in school, the boys was in school and everything, I had started watching, even younger, I had started watching anime. I really like anime. And as it progressed, I just started watching it more and more, especially the reverse harem animes. I love those. And then I started watching the actual K-dramas, because a lot of the K-dramas that I was watching was based off of, it was an anime or a manga that they turned into a anime, or an anime that they turned into a movie, and so a real picture. And so therefore I really wanted to see it, like, oh, okay, let me see if it's anything like the animation. Anime and animation actually are kind of different. They're kind of different. So anyway, I watch quite a few. When I be flipping through stuff, I'm like, oh, I seen that. And I'm just waiting for them to come out with something new, and for them to come out with a season 2 of some ones that I seen, and a season 3 for some others that I seen. That's not her car. I'm always thinking of the. Every time I see a white car, like little SUV, I always think it's her, but it's not. And she would have texted me. I don't even know why I'm doing all that. She would have responded first. Yeah, I lost a nail this morning. This one. Putting on my clothes. Which means that nail is probably in my clothes somewhere, my bra or something. Come on, Chapo. Sorry, guys. That was my sister responding. I was saying, you talking to y'all about it, and I still forgot. She was like, "Oh, you could just come get the cables," and he was like, "Yeah, but your battery in the back is so difficult." And I forgot. If we have to, we have to. Oh, y'all, God is good. I say that all the time because He is. Now look at Chapo. See that car that's in front of yours outside?
Yeah.
I think that's the guy upstairs. It is. I know it's the guy upstairs' car. They African, which is nothing wrong with that. But I watched him hit this girl car across the street, backing up. Right, I'm in the window. He see me in the window, so he gonna come to the window, stand there and look at it. So I shut the window, got out of it, because I think he thought it was me. And then I was wondering if he was gonna put a note on the car or something. Later that night, I heard somebody go, "Did you hit my car? I heard you hit my car." And you heard no. But anyway, I was watching him park in front of you, and I was watching him back up, back in. And I was trying to see if he was gonna bump yours. It was so funny. I was like, he must have difficulty parking, parallel parking. Chapo, you following the veil? I don't know what the veil just did. He must have thrown something in the garbage. Chapo took off running. It's like he be wanting people to chase him. Look, yeah, I'm talking about you. He running. He's running, y'all. I have to be able to catch him when he do this stuff. It's the craziest thing. His little ears go up like a horse. All you hear is blah, 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 blah. Anyway, guys, I'm ready. I'm finna just close my eyes for a minute, waiting on her to text back. He on a run. He ready to go. You hear him? Mm-hmm. He just running. You can tell. You might be like, I don't recognize him when he do that because his ears go back. He be ready. Like a whole nother cat, y'all. Anyway, I will talk to you guys later.
Bye.